Imagine this. You pick up the phone, dial a number, and on the other end is a complete stranger. This is cold calling, approaching prospective clients or customers for the very first time. But how do you make a strong first impression? Here are 4 golden rules. Be clear and concise about who you are and why you're calling. Use questions to guide the conversation. Show respect. Always use titles like Mr., MS, or Doctor, never first names. And most importantly, don't take hostility personally. It's not about you. Master these skills, and your cold calls won't feel so cold after all. Now it's time for the listening practice. Macy Chance is on the phone, trying to set up meetings to discuss her company's services. Listen and do the following tasks.
This is Macy Chance from Turner & Young Consultants. Am I speaking to Mr. Given?
No.
Tran Cross Power and Gas, Project Management Office.
Good morning. Am I speaking to Mr. Harvey?
Speaking.
Oh, hello, Mr. Harvey. This is Macy Chance from Turner & Young Consultants.
Oh, yes.
Do you have a moment to speak to me?
Well, yeah.
Thank you. My company specializes in helping power industry companies manage risk, Mr. Harvey. Do you think that's something that might be of interest to you?
Well, we have risk management plans in place, you know.
I'm sure. But may I ask you a question, Mr. Harvey? Do you have plans in place for handling risks generated by climate change?
It depends on what you mean exactly. Of course, we have plans in place for damage to our power plants from bad weather.
Well, managing short-term risk is very important, of course, but would you like to find out about ways to manage risk caused by long-term adjustments to weather patterns? I'm talking about global warming and the impact that will have on energy supplies.
That's very unpredictable, isn't it?
Yes, you're quite right, Mr. Harvey, and very risky. That's why my company specializes in designing plans that minimize the risks for companies like yours. Would it be possible to arrange a meeting where I could explain our services in more detail?
Well, it could be interesting.
Fine. When's a good time for you, Mr. Harvey?
Let me just check my appointments. How about Friday this week, 2 p.m.?
Let's check the suggested answers. Let's move to the speaking practice. Unscramble the words to form sentences to use when cold calling. Let's check the suggested answers. Now it's time for the next speaking practice. Complete the conversation with sentences from the previous exercise. Let's check the suggested answers. Let's move to the next speaking practice. Match the questions from the conversation on the left to those on the right that serve the same purpose. Let's check the suggested answers. Now it's time for the conversation practice. You are a salesperson at top-tier training, and you call Frederick Gulbert, personnel manager at Rogers & Co. Your aim is to set up a meeting with him to discuss your range of services. Play the audio CD and follow the cues. You start.
Speaking. Oh, yes. Yes, I have a few minutes. The idea sounds interesting. Yes, that sounds good. Look forward to meeting you then.
Let's move to the next conversation practice. Repeat the activity from the previous exercise. This time, however, imagine you are calling Frederick Gulbert as a representative of your own company. Explain what your company specializes in and gauge his interest in your products or services. Play the audio CD and follow the cues. You start.
Speaking. Oh, yes. Yes, I have a few minutes. The idea sounds interesting. Yes, that sounds good. Look forward to meeting you then.
Let's check the suggested answers. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson on cold calling. Remember, success comes from preparation and confidence. Be clear about who you are and why you're calling. Ask smart questions to guide the conversation. Show respect with titles and never let rejection discourage you. It's part of the process. Cold calling isn't just about selling, it's about building connections, one call at a time. With practice, every call becomes an opportunity, not an obstacle. Thank you for joining this session, and let's take these skills forward into real-world conversations.